things going wrong is the best indicator that better things are coming. Change is coming for the better. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Low Budget Wisdom. I'm Marcus, and today we're going to talk about how things that are going wrong may actually be medicine, may actually be a chance for realization, a chance for realizing that, what I may be doing now doesn't really work for me anymore. Okay, so let's just give you an example. Let's say you've been in a relationship for the longest time. Okay, and first few years everything sounds good, everything looks good. Experiences are, they're flowing, everything's perfect, right? But after a while, it starts to break down, whether that's after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. It starts to break down. Things start to become more problematic between the both of you. Things start to become more, there's more friction between the both of you. Arguments, gets harder and harder to be solved, where in the past it was just flowing, it was just easy. So now it's a wake up call. Things are going wrong in the relationship. It's a wake up call. It shows you something is not working out in the relationship. There is something toxic within that relationship. Yeah, let's just say, let's just calculate it in 100% of the relationship. Let's say 10% of an aspect in that relationship is going wrong. You're going to feel it, right? And if you ignore it, that 10% toxicity in that relationship, it's going to eat up more and more and more of the relationship. So that 10% might grow to 20%, 25%, 30% if you keep on ignoring it. And there will be up to a point where it will start to become so painful that you just cannot ignore that problem anymore, any longer, right? I'm talking about relationship as an example. This can be applied to your health, to how you do life, your habits, your diet, your exercise, whatever works for you. There's no hard and fast rule for everybody. Look, guys, look, guys. I gotta make this clear. Every one of my videos, you know, I talk about it. I talk about wisdom in a very general way, and I design that exactly like that. I want to talk about wisdom in a very general way where a lot of people can understand and then apply it to your own life, right? Because there's no secret formula for how to live life to the fullest. There's no secret formula of how to flirt, how to make money, how to be healthy, how to what kind of habits, what time to wake up, what to eat at breakfast, at noon, at dinner. Guys, there is no simple one formula that works for every single one of you. Okay, I have to make this clear in my videos, and I think I have to make it clear in all my future videos somehow or some way. I keep it general so that you can use that wisdom, that general wisdom, and try to, you know, change a little bit here and there, and then fit it back into your own life. I'm not the one changing your life, right? You're watching my videos. I'm not the one doing the change for you. If after watching my videos and your life improves, and you absorb my wisdom or the things that I share, I don't take credit for that. This is something that everyone should understand. I don't take credit for that. You yourself put in the effort to change and to improve yourself. So give yourself full credit, for changing, for even clicking onto, videos like mine, my videos, or any other videos or books that you read, any sources of information. right? I'm just a messenger for like wisdom that I've gained throughout my life, my journey, right? And I try to make it as generalized as possible so that you can use that and then try to bend it and fit it into your own life. So live your own life however you feel that is the most optimal way of living. Go ahead. All right. Don't take my advice as a whoa, that's 100% low budget wisdom. Yep, 100%. I'm all in. There's no extreme. It's not black and white. Use it for your see how you can fit it in your life, right? Okay, so going back to relationships, right? So that 10% of toxicity starts to increase to 20, 25, 30%, and then up to a certain point, you cannot ignore or sweep this problem under the rug any longer. It's eating you up inside, from the inside out. Okay, it's causing a lot of suffering mentally, emotionally, and you know, with time, if you keep on ignoring it, the mental thoughts and the emotional feelings of this problem is going to finally manifest as physical ailments. It will manifest on the physical, if on your physical body, right? Everything starts with a thought, and then it moves on into emotions, and those emotions will slowly manifest into physical ailments. So we have to try to stop these kind of ailments, these kind of problems from the thought level, from the start of the, and if you can't do that, and it happens to seep through into your next level of barrier of your energetic body, which is your emotional body, your emotions, thoughts create emotions. Try to stop it there. Try to stop it from the emotional level before it gets into your physical level. It might manifest as pimples, it might manifest, sometimes that can be like hormonal changes and all that. So it's just an example, okay? You again use it and fit it into your own life, right? I used to have knee pain because of something that I've now realized that I've been ignoring, and then once I've kind of like put on more awareness and attention onto what is causing that chronic knee pain that I had, it started getting better, and it's gone now, right? So whatever that may manifest as, like tight shoulders, tight chest, difficulty breathing, yeah, anything at all. But this is not medical advice. Just to be clear, if you have really like chronic pain that you need some medical assistance, please go and visit your nearest doctor or clinic or whatever that may be. All right. So you gotta try to stop it at the mental level. And if you can't do that, that's okay, that's fine. You still have another level, emotional level. And if you're not even aware of why you are feeling that way, it could be hunger, it could be, whatever, then it will start manifesting into physical ailments. So let's say emotions of hunger, and you kind of like ignore that because you're so in the flow of working or doing whatever hobby or doing something, right? That will manifest as gastric. Just an example, right? If you think about it, your thoughts, maybe thoughts about hunger, for example, it will manifest into emotions, and then you feel a bit like agitated. You're not sure why. You feel a bit dizzy. You feel a bit, like confused. A bit of anger. Turns out you're just hungry. You can grab a biscuit, grab some bread or something nearby, or go out and have some lunch or dinner. And then you start to realize, oh, after my meal, after food, I don't feel depressed anymore. I don't feel so stressed anymore. Oh, it's just hunger, right? Sometimes it works like that, right? A simple fix. So the relationship analogy, I'm gonna go back to that. I'm sorry for getting out of topic, but the relationship analogy is basically the same thing. So the trash pile, the toxic pile increases to 20-30%. And now you have no choice but to face it, right? You got no choice but to face it. And dealing with that, you have plenty of choices, you know. All else fails, a divorce has to happen. Maybe it's fated, maybe it's really truly the end of the relationship, a breakup, a divorce, you know, splitting of custody of the children, whatever that may be. Maybe it's just your destiny to have to go through and experience that. It's not a good or bad thing. It just is. It's just part of your special, specific life that is made for you, right? Or, you know, maybe it could be saved. Maybe you just need to clean up some parts of the relationship, kind of like maintain a bit here and there, fix some holes, just like a broken house, right? Over time, it will break down. A new house would always, it's inevitable. Things break down over time. With time, we have to, learn how to maintain a roof a bit, change our beds, maybe change the windows, whatever that may be. Like some wooden shelf on the side of your room is starting to rot, gets moldy. You can maybe do some paint job, throw it away. You have choices. All right, this is not a oh no, I have no choice. I gotta break up. I gotta have a divorce. If that is truly the end of the relationship, everything has seasons. Then, if you have honestly tried everything that you had to try, that you could do, that and it still doesn't work, then maybe think about it. Like, maybe it's not, it's time to move on from this. Something new, more aligned with you, is awaiting your experience, right? So, just like relationships, even a plant, you know sometimes if you don't care enough about the plant and all, overwater it, you underwater it, you put too much fertilizer, you're putting it too close to the sun, too much sun, leaves might fall, it might die, roots might rot, it might have maggots around. Everything is interconnected, right? You can view relationships and people like plants. You can view them as like a home. Your imagination is your only limitation. All right, you can view it as a home, like symbolically, maybe. Yeah, like a home. Over time it breaks down, so we gotta maintain it, right? So maintain that relationship, maintain that habit, whatever that may be. Maintain it. And if things start going wrong, it's a good sign that you got to be aware about what is going wrong. That's all I have to say. So things going wrong is actually, it's a good thing, because now you have the chance to be aware of what is happening, why is this thing going wrong. Okay, so that's the whole point of the video, right? Going wrong, things going wrong is actually a good thing. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, please, if you haven't already. Like this video if it resonated with you. Share if you would like to, and comment down below if you have any opinions or ideas or anything that you would like to speak up about. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.